Hello, Sakeena Molvi. I'm your host, Guiva Foy, from the podcast Sound of Your Soul. I'd like to welcome her. So, Sakeena, could you please tell me about the mosque and what it stands for to you?
Firstly, thank you so much for introducing me, Priva, and thank you so much for having me here. It means a lot to me. And so the mosque is basically it belongs to this community called the Daudi Bohra community. It's a section of the Shia community within the Muslims, and uh, I think it's a place of worship, a place of respect, a place of support, a place of community, like every place of God is. So I think that's what it stands for me. It reminds me of where I come from. It reminds me of where I have to go back to eventually, and it makes me feel like I'm part of something bigger and better than I am. So yeah, that's what our mosque, our masjid stands for me. And one more thing that it does, it why it's special to me is that unlike other mosques, for example, the Sunni mosques, women are somehow not allowed in those mosques, but since decades now, women are also allowed to go and worship in our mosques. So I think that just reminds me of the kind of privilege we have comparatively. So
I
yeah,
love I love the way you brought in this. I love the way you brought in the mosque and what it means to you so much. I love that and I appreciate that as well because it
thank you.
means a lot to you and it means a lot to your family as well. And you hold great I think you hold great respect for it as well
Thank
in your life. And I appreciate that as well. That's pretty good.
thank you. So
And
yeah,
And how about what does it mean if someone was say I think maybe possessed, or did you ever hear of a person being possessed in your community?
yeah, there are a lot of I know like not a family member of mine, but my sister-in-law's aunt, she was possessed for some time, and I've seen a lot of people who have been possessed because our community is very transparent with these things. When we go to our mosque for sermons or talks, they educate us about all sorts of energies that exist in this world. They do let us know that if there is good, that is bad, to always oppose it, suppress it. So if there are good energies that we pray to, there are bad energies we need to watch out from. And yeah, it's real. It's I have not seen an entire exorcism on my own, but um, we have a lot of pilgrim spots around the world, and I was at one of the pilgrim spots in Yemen. It was in this city called Huteb. It's one of our pilgrim spots where one of our prophets was is buried, and we go to pay our respects to him. And a lot of possessed souls and bodies come there to get relief from that agony. And we have Islamic scholars who know how to deal with these situations. And I just entered the place of pilgrim, and this one lady, she just came to me from behind and just held my shoulder, and she's like, I see you. Like, in our language, of course, it was Arabic. It's
Yes.
like, I see you, I see through you, and I
Wow.
always will. And I'm like,
Wow.
who are you? I've never even seen you. And then suddenly there was this, it's like the whole air, the whole breathing space of that surrounding changed. And a couple of people came, and they were like, we're going to vacate this place, and please leave right now. And they shut the doors of that place. And I could hear screams,
Wow.
and screams to the point where that lady sounded like three different people.
Wow.
including one voice that sounded like a man's voice.
Wow, that is, I feel that like I was very moved by when you said you were touched by this woman behind you and she whispered something to your ear. And I was there going, wow. I mean, I felt that. And
Yeah,
like
it,
it's
yeah,
really like wow, powerful, powerful, very powerful. Yeah.
yeah. But it's out there, and one thing that I do appreciate my community doing is that offering help in these situations. You know, they don't go like you're crazy or you're hallucinating or are you on drugs or you're just delusional, get yourself checked. No, there is a sense of responsibility they take when
Wow.
they want to help in such situations, and they acknowledge it. So
I
I
think
think that's one place you can always rely at. Like, you can always ask for religious helps. I think it's there in every religion, um but it's just not spoken about,
yeah.
and it just depends from who you go to for help, where you go. But for my community, no matter who you go to, which sort of, like, hierarchical body you go to, they will definitely help with these things for sure. Yeah.
I think this is
So that's my experience.
yes, I think that is fantastic news because people like wash it over as if it's nothing, and people just like they just don't want to talk about it. They're too afraid. They're too afraid to like, step into that, and they're too afraid to talk about it or too afraid to approach it. And I think that's, it needs to be heard and it needs to be, um, needs to be said really in your community, and I think that's very powerful. And um I think um it's learning, it's learning all the time because you're learning, and people really don't know much about people being possessed or anything like that. They just think it's just, oh, it's a fairy tale or something like that, or it's just, you know it's someone going mad or whatever. And I think that's what you exactly said is exactly right, because it's highlighting everything. It's highlighting, what it stands for, what it means, and what it means to help people as well. And I think that's very important. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely is. And also, one thing I forgot to mention, so I came out of that surrounding, and then we went back to our hotel where we were staying, and there were a couple of people around us. They were like, we heard what happened at the it's called the Zari, like the place where we go to pay our respects to the
Yes.
Prophet. And they were like, we heard what happened at the Zari. Was that you? And I was like, yes. They're like, just be very careful. And they were like, I think you should do a cleansing and pray in case she's touched you and something's transferred, and like
Yeah.
something's happened, because supposedly that woman had more than 20 souls in her body.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, not one, but more than 20, and that's possible.
Wow. That is
Yeah,
crazy to hear. But
yes,
wow.
at once. And
Yeah.
that's why she sounded like three people at once. That was just three people. There were like more people inside her, more souls inside her,
Wow.
residing, taking turns, you know. And that's why uh, it was taking longer for them to help her, because it wasn't getting rid of one soul. Also, like, every soul is different. Some are weaker, some are just using the body to exist. Some have a motive to achieve. Some just want to be heard, seen, expressed. Like, every soul has a different motive when they pass on to another realm, and then they want to come back to this realm, and they can't do it without flesh. And then they look for bodies like ours that are flesh, that exist on this plane.
Yes.
So it was really scary, and I felt she was a mother of two children. It was really sad, her family life disrupted because of this.
Wow.
Her And she was She had lost weight. She was thin. She
Oh,
was
wow.
so thin because, of course, she isn't eating properly, and it's really unpredictable. Imagine you not having control of your body.
Yeah.
Absolutely not having control of your body when your own soul is fighting to surface because there's so many other, you know, energies trying to repress your soul.
It's very scary. It's quite
It's
scary.
very scary.
Very, very scary for that to happen. And is she, what, how is she doing? Or did she?
I don't know. I really don't know. I was traumatized myself. I was very
Oh,
scared that
yes, yes.
I will, something's gone inside me. Maybe like one of those, you know, and then maybe it's gonna resurface after I go back home, or
Oh,
maybe I'm infected, or like I don't know. I had like a gazillion thoughts. I was pretty young.
okay.
So,
Wow.
and then my mom even, like, after we went back home, my mom even took me to our one of our other spiritual leaders back home, and she's like, "This is what happened. Is my daughter okay? Blah blah blah."
Yes.
So my family was scared. Is everything okay?
Yes.
Is she gonna have power over her body? I hope she's not gonna be affected by that.
Yes, yes, yes. Wow. I think that's your stories are just incredible because I mean it's true. And it's very real and it's really real to you and people who get possessed and their soul has been taken, it's very, very real to them as well. It's like sometimes they don't know what exactly what's happening or they just don't know what's going on or and it's very scary to be in that moment when something goes wrong and you know and you can feel it but you can't do anything about it because you're not in control. Your body's taking control over you, like, and you know, you're fighting for your life basically, like, for this.
You just lose memory. Like you weren't. Imagine that's not part of your life.
Yeah.
Whatever that when that soul takes over, it's not you that's doing anything. So
Yes.
you sometimes don't remember
Yes.
what happened. Like that's I've heard stories from other people who have been possessed, and they told me that their families would tell me because they don't know what they're going through. Actually, it's to be honest, it's more traumatic for the family and friends around because
Yes.
they are helpless and they are experiencing the brunt of it. It's
Wow.
because when the body is taken over and there's another soul that takes over, your soul is just at the back seat, not having control. It's like on snooze mode, and there's another soul that's in the driver's seat. But
Wow.
what about the people around you,
Mm.
your family and friends who don't know what's happening to you? They're so
Yeah.
confused
Yes.
what to do. Like you might snap at them,
Yeah.
you might harm them. You don't know what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
They don't know what you're gonna do.
Yeah, it's very
It's
scary.
really
It's
scary.
yeah, very scary. That I'd find that very scary and very like, people will be scared of what, yeah, exactly, and scared of what you might do next or go a bit mad because I mean, they're just holding on to your body so tight that you can't just let go. You just need to get like someone to help you with releasing what is holding you. And I don't know if that can take time or does it take time or could it take time?
It sometimes it does, and sometimes they keep coming back. So what I was
Mm,
told by someone is that when once a soul enters your body, it's like a portal. You become a portal, like you're a medium.
yeah,
It's like once that door opens,
yeah,
it's it opens doors for other energies as well. That's why you'll always see if a person gets possessed by one soul, it opens doors for the other souls to enter. That, oh,
okay.
this passage is open. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Wow.
That's how
Wow.
it goes. So it's like that once that door opens to your body,
Yes.
it allows other energies to come in. So if there's
Wow.
one soul that's coming in, that door's always going to be open. And it's very difficult to maybe, okay, you get rid of, uh, you do an exorcism or you pray, you do certain
Yeah.
procedures, religious procedures, and you get rid of those souls. Some some it comes back. It does.
Wow.
It resurfaces.
And
It's very difficult to get rid of it for good.
Wow. I did not know that actually at all. And that's very interesting you said because um it's just I'm speechless because I mean it's just like mind-boggling like how it works and how some souls can just jump in again and again and again. And then when you get rid of them, there's more that jump in. And then um what happens if you're not fully healed? I should say, I don't know, healed or not fully um,
Um, I it's just need to keep your willpower strong, and you need to avoid certain places, certain situations. Like, there are certain times of the day that these this, these souls are more powerful, like at midnight, or 12 p.m., or 3 a.m., or like, sunset around any time, like 7 or 6 or whatever. These souls are more powerful. So during those times, you have to make sure that, you're not outdoor, you're indoors, or you're praying, or, things like that. Like I once, and also, like, every soul is different. Like, we're all bodies by the end of it, but what resides inside us is our soul. And every soul, like, as human souls also, we're all very different. It's sometimes these souls are looking for easier targets, softer
okay,
targets.
right.
you know Souls either they can resonate with, or either souls that they can suppress.
Wow.
They'll never mess with souls that they can't suppress, or they'll never mess with souls that they can't relate to. It's
Wow.
either.
That's fantastic. I mean, I did not know that. And what would you tell people out there about uh, in an easy way to speak to them? Like, how would you say it?
um as into the others, like, as into the
Yes, yes,
other souls. I don't know
yes.
what to call them.
Okay, it's okay. It's all right.
Not the souls from this world, like, not
No,
like, not human souls.
yes, 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 yes.
I think, if they don't want to be seen, firstly, the ones that want to be seen and heard, they will make sure they are seen and heard. I feel like we're all living parallelly, and there's a whole world in our world that we don't see.
Mm.
So just be respectful to them, they'll be respectful to you. If something is disrupting them, they'll let you know. They will definitely let you know if
Wow.
something costs. And sometimes you don't do it unknowingly. Sometimes it just happens. You don't know. Like, have you heard of this thing, the evil eye, the circular red and,
Yes,
sorry, black,
yes.
and
I think I
you know
have.
what the evil eye stands for, right?
Yeah. My
It's basically to, uh deflect negative energies. It's to protect you. It's like anything that's negative, that's not serving me, I hope it goes back to where it's coming from. That's what the evil eye stands for. It's a Persian concept
wow.
that was being done.
Yes. That
So,
I
like,
sorry. Sorry.
sorry, no,
Sorry.
go for it, go for it.
You were going to say something, sorry. Um, but yes, I understand the evil eye and I understand that completely, yes. Um, but you know more. I'm learning about this, and I love learning about like how it's different and how it takes over and how people react differently um and just feeding my mind with learning and knowledge over this is just a way of learning and a way of acknowledging its presence and its and in people as well. Yeah, I keep learning about this, and I find this very fascinating, and I want to do more about this as well in the future.
There are people who've experienced these activities in their life. It's just that they've just really been mocked a lot, because I have been mocked. I once had an experience with uh, uh I also had a paranormal experience in
Wow.
my life very
Okay.
early on in my age.
Okay.
And it took me a lot of time to firstly accept that, oh my God, I'm going through this. This is real. And I had my family didn't believe me. They're just like, you're scared, and you just don't want to live alone, or you're just making things up to get
Yeah.
some attention.
Yeah.
So mostly it's your own family and friends that mock you, kind of deny, minimalize your
Yeah.
experiences, mock you,
Yeah. Uh, I think it. I
and
think
that's
it.
why you start doubting your own experiences.
It's crazy because I mean, you know how you feel, and you're like trying to say to another person, and they're not understanding how you're feeling because you're going through this and they're not going through this. They can't see what you're going through, like, and
Yeah,
you're, and it's really hard. I find that really hard, to take in because it feels like you're rejected by them because you're going through this and they don't understand what you're going through and they think you're making this all up. That's
yeah.
it's it's just not
It,
right. Yeah.
yeah, and sometimes you just feel like maybe I'm making this all up. You don't want to believe yourself, because it's easier to believe them, right, than stand
Yeah.
your ground and go like, I this is what I'm going through. I don't need you to believe me, but I know I believe myself, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna stand my
Yeah.
ground,
Yes. Yes.
and I'm gonna own what I'm feeling,
Yes.
and I'm not gonna let you run me down, or invalidate
Yes.
what I'm feeling.
Very good.
So that
Very
took
good.
me a lot of time. Uh, it took me a lot of. I had a couple of good friends back in college who did believe me. Maybe even like one or two. It's
Yeah.
enough that, you know what, I think I believe you. I'm not experiencing what you're experiencing, but I believe you for sure. So I
That's
think
very, very
those
good.
friends are really important. Those people are really, really important. And the soul that I had an experience with, I think it tried possessing me, but it did not work, because I have a lot of faith and I have a lot of willpower, and I am very protected, like, by good energies around me. Like, maybe it's angels, spirit guides, ancestors. I don't know, or maybe like a team of them. I
Yeah.
don't know,
Yes. Yes.
but I'm very, very protected, and he didn't stand a chance. He was just like, oh gosh, I can mess with her, but I can't get into her.
I think that's very, very good, very powerful point because I do believe there's angels everywhere, and I believe there's spirit guides everywhere, and I believe they to protect you as well from harm and from danger, from negative energy as well. And it's powerful. I feel like that. I think I myself was am protected as well, because I can feel a strong presence as well. And I feel like just as a presence. I don't know how what it is or what it is or who it is, but I just feel this presence around me that I am protected. And I think everyone else is in this planet is protected if they only open their, selves to, you know,
Absolutely.
being grateful and being honored and respecting your energies as well. So yeah. Mm.
I agree. I'm glad you feel that way. And we've also had a chance to personally meet. And I've never told you this when we personally met, but whenever you walk towards me, right, I can feel the sense of radiance, the
Eh,
sense of like, the sense of like, I don't know how to put it, vibrance when you walk in, and I can make out. I can make when I meet people, I can make out the kind of energy they're surrounded by.
Yes.
So you always walk in with so much positivity and so much, you know. so much light that I can, it's very believable that I'm sure there are positive energies around you, protecting you, guiding you, for sure. So I'm not surprised at all.
Very good. Thank you very much. Thank you very much
You're
so
most
much. And I felt that from you too. Like when you came in, when I met you, I felt there's something very good about this woman. There's something very good about
welcome.
you. And I mean,
Thank
I
you.
felt it. I felt that presence as well. I felt that presence with you as well because you felt like light. You felt light and you felt like relaxed and you felt like wow. And you felt that you had knowledge as well about your energies and had knowledge about everything. So I felt that presence with you. Yes, it's
Thank
very,
you so much.
yes.
I'm
And the,
glad. I'm glad you felt that way.
so did I. And the time is coming up. Um, we got about 20 minutes left, and I have to thank you very, very much from the bottom of my heart because this I this is just unreal. Like, I mean, I love your stories. I love how you told them. I loved everything about it and how you had so much knowledge about people being possessed and, taking care of yourself and taking care of your energy. And that meant so much to hear and to tell everybody that, like, this is magical, like, that everyone out there has to protect their energy from the evil spirits.
Absolutely.
Yes, yes, yes.
And it's not just like the evil spirits.
Mm.
Sometimes they don't have to enter your body. Sometimes they can just affect you. Like, sometimes we do things, we were outraged, we're negative. Like overall, just you know, see, they exist to stir pot. That's how I see them. Like if
Yes,
there is anyone
very
who's
good.
angry, who's like how we look at Cupid, and he shoots these happy pheromone arrows where people fall in
Yes,
love. I
yes,
feel like these energies, the negative ones, they have these, really, they have like these negative arrows, and they, once in a while they shoot it at whoever they want to, and like stir pot, make them fight, make
yeah.
them say rude things, make them make them hurt other people. So that's how I look at it. So just really protect your energy, keep your peace. Like, haven't you met some people like you've not even spoken to them, just walk past you, and you're like, why is this
Yeah.
person such a
Yes,
ball of negativity, right?
yes,
Like,
yes, 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 exactly. I can walk past a person and go, whoa, that's just like, oh my God, you can feel it. I don't know if I
yeah,
can
it's like
feel
you're
it.
just like,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah, yeah, you can feel it. And it's like, whoa. And then you just walk to the other side because you don't want to go near them because it's like, whoa, something's happened there. And it's, very seldom I'd get that. But I mean, but it depends. Yeah. But I
yeah.
want, but I want to thank you very much again. So
Oh,
I'm going to
thank you.
stop again, and I so much appreciate you coming on and spending time with me and talking about it, talking about energies and talking about people who are possessed and and protecting your energy and your family and what everything means to you. I so much appreciate you coming on. See,
Yeah,
Sakina.
and thank you for having me. More than happy to be here, and thank you for asking me to do this. I wasn't sure if I was the right person,
No,
but
you are. You are.
I'm glad you saw what you saw, and I'm more than happy to share my experiences if it helps anyone. Like, I don't
Yes.
know, but
I
I'm just more
I
than happy to be here.
You are the right person. You are the right person because I went, that's her. That's you. You're the right person. And you
Thank you.
you shone like you just sit there and shine like, radiance, like with all
Oh,
this knowledge that you have and the experience that you have and the experience that you went through. I think that's the most powerful gift that you can have. And I think I appreciate that.
Thank you. Thank you so
Like,
much.
no worries. Okay, I'm gonna stop recording.